So, hey, Mr. Sun,
Yes, boss.
this is the first day we got the VF8 Lux Plus
Yeah.
Dragon Forge Edition! Right? And you've been riding it for the last maybe 10 kilometers or like half an hour.
Yeah.
What do you think about this car? Don't tell me!
Yes.
Alright? We're gonna talk about how you feel riding in this car in this video.
Hey Tom, it's the one and only Floyd Money Mayweather. First I want to say congratulations on your YouTube channel. Everybody needs to follow your YouTube channel. So what everyone needs to do is subscribe to Tom Peng. Great guy, great person. Tom, keep up the great work.
I'm so excited because we just got the VF8 Plus Lux Dragon Forge Edition! My God, I'm gonna keep on doing that. I'm gonna keep on doing that like for the whole day. But I'm excited because I'm finally back in the VF8. You know, I drove the last VF8 we had for, you know, the first 7,000 kilometers. And then I passed it to our company driver. It became a car in our company fleet to take salespeople, customer service people to visit customers all over Vietnam. We put a lot of kilometers on our first VF8. We put about, I think right now it's about 50,000 kilometers. And one of the things I really want to do is to take both cars and do a detailed comparison. The first VF8 ever released by VinFast compared to this VF8, the VF8 Lux Plus, released now, 2 years later. I want to see what improvements they made to this car. So that is coming and look forward to it. You know, subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss that video. Oh, hey, look, that's a Wuling. Well, we're now stuck in a traffic jam, right? So, Mr. Sun,
Yes.
you've been riding this car for the last 10 kilometers or 30 minutes.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the ride quality in the front passenger seat?
Vâng. Về cái cảm giác lái khi mà ngồi trên xe á, thì đầu tiên là về cái cách mình nhìn trước thì chiếc xe nhìn nó có vẻ là nó sang hơn với chiếc VF8 cũ. Chắc là tại vì cái màu của cái nội thất nó khác. Còn về những mọi thứ khác thì cảm giác giống như với chiếc VF8 cũ hết, không có quá nhiều thay đổi hay là cảm giác gì khác biệt hết.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's actually exactly the same car. You cannot really tell any difference. But because we have two-tone color in the interior, this time we have the brown and black, it does look nicer, doesn't it? And of course, it's a newer car, everything looks new.
Yes.
So that's good. Otherwise, everything's the same, right?
Yes.
Yeah, everything looks the same.
Yeah.
How about the ride quality? That's what we care about. Like, what about the ride quality in the front passenger seat? Do you feel there's an improvement or about the same or worse than the first VinFast VF8? I know you ride in that car a lot.
Yes. Tôi cũng ngồi trên chiếc VF8 nhiều rồi. Đây là lần đầu tiên ngồi trên chiếc Lux Plus thì cảm giác là nó cách âm tốt hơn là VF8 cũ. Bởi vì là ngồi ở đây thì không nghe thấy tiếng motor của xe nó chạy. Nó khá là yên tĩnh, cách âm đang ở trên đường cao tốc khá là nhiều xe nhưng mà ở trong khoang lái thì nó khá là yên tĩnh.
Yeah, but what about the ride quality? Because a lot of people complain about how the VF8 is bumpy, especially like North American journalists. Even like people that ride in our VF8, they say the car is bumpy, make them want to vomit.
Yes.
Do you feel that there's an improvement here?
Yes. Về cái cảm giác lái khi mà chiếc xe này đi trên đường thì cảm giác nó gần giống như là cũ. Ngồi phía trước thì nó sẽ đỡ sốc hơn là ngồi phía sau. Còn chỉ là cảm giác nó giống như là tốt hơn chiếc VF8 trước một xíu, tại vì là hồi trước khi mà lần đầu ngồi thì chiếc VF8 nó rất là sóc, còn bây giờ thì cảm giác như là nó đỡ hơn nhiều, không biết là do quen hay là nó đã cải thiện được chất lượng rồi.
So you think it's actually improvement on the suspension?
Đúng rồi, nó có tốt hơn một xí so với cảm giác hiện tại á.
Alright, Mr. Lam, what do you think? Sitting in the back seat of the VF8 Lux Plus Dragon Forge Edition.
Đối với mình thì mình thấy mặc dù họ đã có cải thiện, nhưng mà đối với bản thân thì vẫn thấy nó khá là cái giảm xóc á, nó vẫn khá là cứng. Mình thì mình ngồi xe quen thì mình cảm thấy cái điều này cũng không đáng kể gì, nhưng mà đối với những người mà không quen ngồi xe á, thì họ sẽ rất dễ cảm thấy là say xe chóng mặt. Nhưng mà đối với mình thì cái hàng ghế phía sau của VF8 vẫn rất là thoải mái và rộng rãi.
Mr. Lam thinks that the improvement is not much, it's about the same. Still, the bumpiness is still there.
Yes.
Okay, I respect that feedback. What about you, Mr. Huy?
Ấn tượng đầu tiên của khi mà thấy chiếc xe này là cái màu sắc nó khá là lạ so với những chiếc xe truyền thống. Riêng cái phiên bản Dragon Force Edition này nó có những cái chi tiết màu vàng để kiểu làm nổi bật hơn cái xe hơn. Còn về phần bên trong cảm giác ngồi khi lái nó không khác gì so với cái chiếc cũ. Nội thất thì chỉ có thay đổi màu thôi, còn lại thì ngồi thì nó vẫn thấy là nó sóc, nó tưng hơn.
So Mr. Huy really liked the two-tone color, right? The red and black.
Nó có cái sự độc đáo hơn trong cái việc mà chung là cái mắt mình nhìn đó.
Yeah, it looks like a Maybach.
Yes.
Right, and also two-tone color in the interior for this vehicle. We picked brown and black, and I agree with you. It looks nice, even though some people don't like the red and black. Some people have said to me that it looks ugly, but I think it looks kind of cool. It looks evil, actually. It looks like really aggressive. And also, Mr. Hui says that the ride quality is about the same as the old VF8, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, I respect that as well. As for my own driving, experience, I agree with you that it's quieter than the old VF8.
Yeah.
But then again, I remember when we first got the old VF8, it's quiet like this. But after 50,000 kilometers and over 2 years, I think it's got noisier.
Oh.
So, and I do feel that driving this car compared to the VF8, definitely this feel like a newer car. This feel like a new car, which means that you can tell that the old VF8 is aging. Yeah, like me, I'm aging. I'm getting old. I'm like an old VF8.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm noisy. In terms of the ride quality, I think it's about the same.
Yeah.
It's about the same as the old VF8. I never sat in the back seat, but I sat in a lot of the VF8 taxis,
Yes.
right? And I definitely drive our old VF8 once in a while. I don't feel there's much improvement. The ride quality is about the same. So maybe that's an area for improvement. Because people care about ride quality, especially North American journalists. I don't know, because they have sensitive ass. Okay, their ass is very sensitive. Okay, and their ass. If there's too much like vibration, their ass vomit. Seriously, their ass will vomit. So maybe that's why. So I think, but still, I mean, like I think we'll take the feedback and I think we need to make this car ride better so that we can shut those North American journalists up. Yeah, otherwise, it drives exactly like the old VF8. The user interface is exactly the same like old VF8. Every trim, every detail is the same like the old VF8.
Yeah.
Very easy to get into this car and drive away because we already know how to use this car. So I remember when I first got the VF8, man, I love the performance because 2 years ago, the old VF8 was like the fastest car on the street of Saigon.
Yes.
One of the fastest anyways. You can't get a car that accelerates to 100 in 5.5 seconds commonly here in Saigon, right? So when the old VF8 came out, this was like a performance monster, right? And I really enjoyed it, and I said, I recommend buying this car because the performance price ratio was so good, right? But then now we have many Chinese cars entering Vietnam, and some of those cars are, you know, very, very high performance. Like for example, my BYD Seal performance, 3.8 seconds. So now there's more competition, which is a good thing. So when we drive this car, we don't feel the thrill and excitement as the way we did, you know, 2 years ago. I mean, it's still quick. I mean, this is still a quick car, but there's definitely more cars that are more high performance coming into Vietnam, and more of them will be available for purchase. So more selection is always good for consumer.
Yeah.
But Chinese vehicles have, you know, this stigma they have to overcome because Vietnamese people don't like Chinese products or China in general. So they have to overcome this. But once they try the Chinese product, they will see that it's actually quite competitive, right? We'll talk more about that in other videos. So we're gonna do more videos with this car. We're gonna definitely do the range test.
Yeah.
I'm interested to know if the range has improved with this car. I doubt so, but it's supposed to have a new battery. It's supposed to have a new LFP battery. We'll definitely test the range and give you the results. We will do a side-by-side comparison of the old VF8 and the new VF8. And we'll get the game together again, and then we'll ride in one car and then ride another car and give feedback, okay? So we want to really understand what VinFast has improved in the new version. So wait for that video. If you want to see that video, subscribe now so you don't miss that video. It's coming. So take some fucking action. Look into the VinFast VF8 Plus Lux Dragon Forge Edition!
And don't be a fuckstar.